Hey guys, Fendi here. Today I'm going to tell you the 5 best perks to run in Project Zomboid from early to late game. So let's get into it. Also for this video I'm going to keep the occupation set to one of the lower point costing ones like a burger flipper or a farmer. You can also run lumberjack, but you need some negative traits to get some extra points, but it is possible. So let's get into number 5. Number 5 is Light Eater. Light Eater, as the perk suggests, allows your character to go longer without food. It's quite useful for when you're running in situations like Apocalypse, or if you have a custom sandbox that starts in the winter, because then there are going to be a lot less berries and worms to forage. So if you keep in mind with that, and you want to set up for late game when there's going to be a little less food to scavenge, Light Eater is a really good perk, and it also doesn't really cost that much. So let's go to number 4. Number 4 is going to be Lucky. Lucky is a trait that gives you a 10% better chance at finding rare items. I don't really use it, but if you want to crank up that jackpot, you might want to run it. I've used it before in a few of my runs, my streams. Check them out, twitch.tv/VendiCallion. But I haven't really noticed any difference in them. So if you want to run it, it's optional. You get a 10% better chance at finding loot. Hey, you might even find a gun in the garbage bag. You never know. So let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is going to be low first. Yes, you might say, but you've already put Light Eater on the list. That's very true. But low first is an even better perk, because since your character will most likely be running and exercising, as well as sweating from the hot temperatures and the hot clothes you might put on sometimes, low first actually reduces the need to drink by 50%. Never run this perk, but I'm pretty sure if you run this, you'll have a good time from early to late game, because when the water shuts off, you're gonna have a better time looking for water bottles and stuff like that, or having the time to wait until it's gonna rain, so that your rain collector or your saucepan can keep that nice tainted water in it, so you can actually boil it down and drink it. It's gonna be taking a lot of time, so if you invest in this perk, it will be a good one. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is going to be Inconspicuous. Inconspicuous gives you a 50% less chance to be spotted by the zombies, and if you pair that up with Graceful, you'll go around almost unnoticed. Why am I saying almost? Because you still need to level up your sneaking skill in order to get around unnoticed. I've used this a few times in my runs, both with or without Graceful, and you can see a slight difference when you pop on Graceful, but if you actually use Inconspicuous, you can see a difference in zombies not reacting to you often when they have sight on you. So it's a really good one to have, especially when you're in like a dense spawn area, like a suburban area or like middle of the town. It's really good to have that, and if you pop on Graceful, it'll be good to go. So let's move on to number 1. And finally at number 1, we have Brave. Now Brave is by far the best perk to have in the game, because when you're fighting zombies you'll get panicked. And when you get panicked, your aim and your accuracy are reduced. Now Brave actually eliminates 70% of that panic, so that means you'll be able to actually properly aim and properly hit zombies in the head without being panicked. I've used this in my runs a few times, and Brave is I can tell you for sure is like number 1, because it changes your game completely. You can actually run into zombies and you'll not get panicked, you'll be able to hit them. If you pop on strong, you'll be fucking unstoppable. But yeah, those were my perks. I want to thank you for watching. I'm probably gonna upload a few new videos this week. I don't know, next week I think. But yeah, if you want to come and say hi to my Twitch, I'll have a Twitch link below. And I want to thank you for watching, and stay alive. Peace.